Now from a place that's seen its share of great moments through the years, a look at the Oakland Coliseum. Tonight, the first of this quick two-game series between the San Diego Padres and the Oakland A's. Fernando Tatis Jr., the league's top home run hitter, will look to widen his lead atop that board next. Sean Manaea, a lefty from Indiana, is on the mound here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. He's had a banner month as far as home run production is concerned. If he's able to keep up this pace, earning the league's home run title should be almost a foregone conclusion.
I would agree with that assumption. It's going to be a foregone conclusion. The way this guy looks at the box, he looks so hitterish, looking to do damage. I don't see how anyone catches him in the home run race.
First pitch, 640.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
Hey, that's why this guy's in the leadoff hole. Grinder, battler, whatever you want to call him. He is not afraid to go deep in the count. He is not afraid to hit with 2 strikes, and he showed it right there.
In at the plate is Jake Cronenworth, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire, as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, Dero, you better be up there ready to swing with Ricky Holiday behind the plate, particularly on that high pitch.
Yeah, no, I don't like that.
Oh, and they've got him picked off. The tag from Andrus, and they got him at second.
Well, that's not a good look. No one likes getting picked off, but it's especially bad when it's your team's first hit. It's kind of deflating.
One out, nobody on. One and two now as that one's fouled off. 67 degrees our game time temperature. Hot shot to third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit.
Hey, nice effort by the third baseman right there to slide and try and knock that down. That ball was hit too good in the perfect spot.
Number 10, Justin Turner.
Next to dig in, Justin Turner, having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase.
There's a lot of ways to get on base. Base hit, a walk, hit by pitch. This guy's in the top 5 on base percentage. He does a little bit of all of those things.
First pitch of the AB now. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And that one is gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 18 for him on the campaign, as the Padres have taken a 2-0 lead.
Oh, a little quick jump right there. He does it in a variety of different ways. That time, first pitch out of the gate, he was coming unglued.
Now at the plate here is Manny Machado, currently 9th in the NL in hitting entering play.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
Now here's the first offering. Still only one out in the inning. Late that time for a strike.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Into the windup and the pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Man, you might see some scrambling between the manager and the pitching coach in this one. That's 4 consecutive knocks. Code red.
Here's Will Myers as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 268 the average for him coming in. 23 homers and an even 50 RBIs. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
In to hit will be Trent Grisham. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. The average sits at 286 here to start play. And even 20 home runs to go along with 52 RBIs. Ready with the 0-1. Pitch in the dirt, and that scoots right on by. And just what they wanted offensively as the runner moves into scoring position. Machado at second with 2 down. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's a 3-0 game.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-out RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
That'll bring up Austin Nola as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. From the stretch.
Yep, that ball went out.
3 runs already home here. And there he goes towards second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Chris Paddock, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Now to the plate, Elvis Andrus. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Elvis.
Here it comes now to Andrus. Guys, the Swingin' Friars as they take the field here tonight. They come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Matty, this team is oozing confidence right now. They were playing well coming into this game. And what do? Right out of the chute, top of the first, throw a 3 spot up on the board. They got the opposition on their heels.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Into the box now, Logan Davidson. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Comes into this one at 271. 1 home run and 4 RBIs. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike. 1-1. Good idea with the change, but it's 2-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called. Here now the 2-2.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Logan Davidson becomes out number 2 this inning.
Chapman.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1, trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting the tone, pounding the zone.
Rolled slowly down the 3rd baseline. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. A's are gone in order. They trail it here 3-0. So stepping in is Austin Nola, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Now the pitch. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Great job to keep your hands back and not fully commit. The body was out in front on a great changeup right there, but he was able and strong enough to keep his hands back.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. On deck, there's Jurickson Profar. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or 2, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
grounded to the right. Moreland is there. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Now to bat, Brian O'Grady. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch on the way. Check swing called strike, 0-1.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Hard on the ground toward short. Andrus with the backhand. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Now batting, shortstop, Fernando Tatis.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. And looking at the numbers, he's on a pace for over 50 homers this year.
Yeah, he's had an amazing season up until this point. I know we got about 5 or 6 weeks left in the regular season, but he's certainly on pace to have one of those special seasons. 50-plus homers. There's a handful of guys that get that done.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. One and one to San Diego's leadoff batter.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. O'Grady is off at first with 2 away. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. From the belt, the pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 left for San Diego, but they lead it 3-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And up next, the ever-versatile Chad Pinder.
Chad Pinder.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Touché, sir.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
So next to bat will be Mitch Moreland. First pitch on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the...
Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And this one bounds around against the wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. One out and a runner on second base. Into the corner and slicing foul. Three and one now. Popped him up. Machado in foul ground. Two down. Up next, Sean Murphy. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with two away. First pitch on its way, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike one.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Working for the punch out and the offering, and he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield, and Machado will make the catch here, and that ends the inning. One left for Oakland. They trail in this one 3-0. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Hit on the ground to third, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
And that's one of those plays that stay with you for an entire game. You want to get the first out on what appears to be a routine play, but you can't get it done. The good news, he has some time to redeem himself.
Into the box, Justin Turner, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Turner swings, and it's a very well hit ball to left. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. The relay, not in time, and he's in there with a double.
He's not going to complain, but he was thinking what the rest of us were thinking when that left his bat. Home run number 2. Didn't quite have enough, so he has to be content with a double.
Here's Manny Machado now, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike one. He collected a base hit his first time up. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. Cronenworth, the runner at third. Turner is at second with nobody out. There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Here's the 0-1. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Runners are at second and third with one down. High in the air out to center field. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. The relay throw. And the throw comes into third, but it's not in time, and it'll be scored a sac fly and an RBI. Now to the plate, here is Trent Grisham. He'll try to bring in that second run of the inning from third with two down. Here's the first pitch. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Man, this is just not what he had in mind when the skipper gave him the ball in this one. He's given up 8 hits, and we're not even out of the third inning. He's getting exposed a little bit here.
At the plate now, Austin Nola, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
And it's 1-2.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
A runner on first with 2 away. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. It's a 2-2 count to the Padres catcher. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. So 2 runs on 2 base hits, 1 Oakland error, and 1 man left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Padres on top, 5-0. Leading off the inning, it'll be Jed Lowry, and they could use a spark from him here.
The second baseman, Jed
First pitch of the AB now.
Lowry.
Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. And there's 1 down now.
Batting ninth,
Striding in for Oakland, Luis Barrera. He was 1 for 4 in Sunday's affair. First pitch on the way. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lined into right, a base hit.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate usually gets deposited in the seats.
and good.
Here's Elvis Andrus now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A 1 pitch on its way. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Struck him out.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
Standing in now, Logan Davidson, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding his zone.
Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. The A's strand one. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Jurickson Profar digs in next. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering on its way. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Hit out towards second. Lowry's got it. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
In now, Brian O'Grady, as a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike one. Five runs, 9 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. 1-1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Fouled straight back. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
At the plate, Fernando Tatis Jr. as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2.
Yeah, I'll be interested to see if he triples up on it right here. He's got back-to-back out-in-front swings on this guy. Let's see if he bounces one right in front of the plate.
The next 0-2 is taken for ball 1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Profar, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Good hard sinker, but he lays off to even things at 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the payoff pitch home. Possibly a double play ball now for Andrus. To Lowry at the bag. On to Moreland, and they roll 2 to end the inning. Padres go down quietly as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. And that'll bring in Matt Chapman, set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Matt Chapman.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The left fielder, number 4.
Next to stand in is Chad Pinder, grounded out in his last at-bat. First offering. Big slow breaking ball that drops in for a strike to start him out. It's 0-1. And it's fouled away.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. As he'll take a look at ball 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. The 1-0 home. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Now here's the pitch. High and deep down the left field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0.
Your attention, please. Now,
new pitcher coming on now, the right-hander Yusmeiro Petit.
Yusmeiro Petit.
All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And set to go is the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth. Now the first pitch. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. And they are able to get the out at first, but more importantly, let's hope he's okay on the mound. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Next, here is Justin Turner. In previous matchups with Yusmeiro Petit, he's an impressive 5 for 8. And of those hits, 3 of them were of the home run variety. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. In comes the center fielder, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Up next,
and in steps Manny Machado.
Third baseman, Manny Machado.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for 1 out of the zone for strike 1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Stephen Piscotty.
Stephen Piscotty.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
The windup and the 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
In at the plate is Sean Murphy, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. This is hit high and deep out to left. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The batter, number 8.
And one thing you can say about playing in this ballpark is that it'll certainly depress the home run numbers as we take a look at the teams with the fewest long balls this season. And as you can see there, they find themselves hovering just a few spaces above the bottom in the entire American League. Base is empty, 2 away. And up next, the switch-hitting Stanford product, Jed Lowry. First offering on its way, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
Lifted in the air out to right. Myers on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. A's are gone in order. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Top half of the 6th about to get started. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Will Myers.
Will Myers.
Now the first pitch. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Now the pitch. Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. Barrera is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
The batter, the center
now
field,
into the box, Trent Grisham singled in his last at bat. First pitch on the way. Off speed pitch, just missed inside. Now a shot out toward the alley in right center. Around first, digging for 2. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. To the plate now, Austin Nola, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. No hits to this point. Now the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Barrera is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Jurickson Profar. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Here comes the 1-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Padres leave 1 as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. And now in the box, Luis Barrera. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
First offering on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
Fouled off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Luis Barrera becomes the first out in the bottom of the 6th inning.
And through.
So now here is Elvis Andrus. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Pulls this one in the air out to left. O'Grady is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Next up for the A's, Logan Davidson. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the setback.
And he is into second with a 2-out double.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their 3rd hit of the game, but it's a good one.
Stepping in now, Matt Chapman. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He's 0-for-2 in the ballgame so far. A 1 pitch on its way. Now here's a ball hit sharply toward the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. And that runner crossing from second scores their first run. It's now a 5-1 game.
Nice piece of hitting right there. He obviously recognized cutter away, stayed inside it, was able to drive it the other way.
And that brings up Chad Pinder. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 0-for-2 for him to this point. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. And he takes a called strike 2. And he he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. We're through 6 full. Padres lead it 5-1. Lou Trevino is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 62, Lou Trevino.
Now at the plate, Brian O'Grady. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
The left fielder, number 44, Brian O'Grady.
He's set. Here it comes. No balls and a strike to count. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. Fouled away. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
And now the first pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
So now to the plate, Jake Cronenworth. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, and no one will get this one. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
I like how he worked him backwards for that strikeout there. He wasn't showing the fastball early in the at-bat, but then went back-to-back once he had the hitter down in the count.
Justin Turner will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. From the belt, kicks and deals. And right away he chases a fastball. Not the best effort there, and it's strike 1.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
A ball and a strike to the Padres' first baseman.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Here now the 2-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Barrera is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. One left for San Diego. They're up 5-1. Last half of the 7th here, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
The first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Down the line and fair. That's a hit. Moreland around first on his way for 2. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
So that'll bring up Stephen Piscotty. This pitch is popped up. Turner has room in foul territory, and that's the first out of the inning. Now it'll be Sean Murphy. He's popped up in his first plate appearance and flied out last time around. From the stretch, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Moreland leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. To the left side, but it's well foul. He did well to get a piece that time, and it'll stay 2-2. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. But it's not in time, and he'll reach first despite going down on strikes.
Now back.
Here's Jed Lowry now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Lowry.
Now here's the first offering. And a foul pop behind the plate. Into the slide, and he'll make the basket catch. And a fine play there for the second out.
Now batting.
Next, it'll be Luis Barrera. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
You could tell this guy's got great feel for all his stuff right now. To break out that nasty hammer right there, this guy's on point.
And he looks at a ball. 1-2. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Popped up. Machado into foul territory, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's laid on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. A's strand a couple. They're down 5-1. Sergio Romo has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
Number 54, Sergio Romo.
Ready to begin the eighth. And standing in now, the always dangerous third baseman, Manny Machado. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Not his best effort that time. It's strike one.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Machado now on 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. So here's Will Myers. Head-to-head numbers against Sergio Romo. He's just 1 for 6. First pitch of the AB on its way. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. 5-1 our score as we play the eighth. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Trent Grisham is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike. Good action on the sinker. 1-2.
He's having a great day at the dish. His timing is spot on. His pitching staff's going to have to find a different way of attacking him.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A solo shot down the line in right. Number 21 for him on the season, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
That wasn't the plan. You just have a meeting with your pitching coach to go over some strategy, and all of a sudden you throw one and it leaves the ballpark.
Now batting, catcher, Austin.
Standing in now, Austin Nova, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Comes set, and the 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up.
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. But the Padres add 1 thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's the Padres 6 and the A's 1. Emilio Pagan is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 14, Emilio Pagan.
And now Elvis Andrus. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's 0 for 5.
Elvis Andrus.
Here it comes now to Andrus as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. So his day over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the San Diego starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
Into the box now, Logan Davidson. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Pagan has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Here comes another 0-2.
Ball inside.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Here comes the 1-2. Gets him looking, strike three.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
At the plate now is Matt Chapman, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch as he'll take strike one on the inside corner. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
1 run, 6 hits, and 1 error on the Oakland line score. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Hit hard towards center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So with that, we're not done with the bottom of the 8th quite yet. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Yes, the cleanup crew here by the bay. Certainly a familiar sight. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Adam Kolarek enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Adam Kolarek. Leading off for the Padres, the designated hitter.
Here's Jurickson Profar. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's 1 for 2. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Kolarek, a former Dodger. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
The 1-1. Pitch is popped up. Moreland waits on it. And that's the first out of the inning. Next to the plate for the Padres, Brian O'Grady. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch on the way. As with one away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. Looks like a right-hander's got enough to throw now in the Oakland pen. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Barrera is there, 2 gone. The San Diego batting order turns over and set to go. Fernando Tatis Jr. He's got 2 hits in 4 at-bats. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. A bouncer to the left side. Over to first, and that retires the side. Padres down in order. They lead it 6-1. Victor Gonzalez, the lefty standing 6 foot even, takes over the pitching duties here.
Victor Gonzalez.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Chad Pinder.
The left fielder.
Here's the first pitch.
Pinder.
Hits this one hard the other way. He's got it. And there's 1 away.
Now batting.
Digging in will be Mitch Moreland. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
0-1, here's the pitch.
Ball in.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
1-2.
You know what, Matty? I think it's so tough for a lefty to stay tucked on that slider, to keep his front shoulder in and be able to recognize it and not get beat with the fastball.
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The right fielder.
Next up is Stephen Piscotty, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line. This is foul for the first strike. And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
I could understand the first pitch being tough on the umpire to debate whether it was a strike or a ball. But no
swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, in a quick series like this, you take the first one, you're guaranteed at least a split. They'll take that every single time.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. The Padres jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Chris Paddock gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Sean Manaea was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Turning up, why you all in my face? I don't give a you ride shotgun, try and give me some. Oh, there you go again, rolling up, putting You're on the flow again. A nice day, I might roll to the stove again.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious San Diego Padres, 6 runs on 12 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Athletics, 1 run, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 5 minutes.